Apparently my microphone can catch the music. Oh golly, this preview is only showing up in 360p. Oh no. Oh, I'm looking at the preview on YouTube. I don't know if this is what the stream actually looks like, but if this is what using low latency means, ooh, that's no good. That's no good. Let's see here. If I flip the page, I'm gonna show the axolotls from the last stream. Hopefully they look good. They look viewable. I'm looking here, and I mean, it's blurry. The light definitely doesn't help with how bright it is. I don't know. My arm just kind of cast a shadow too. Yeah, these are the axolotls from last stream. From what I'm seeing on the YouTube preview that I have up here from YouTube Studio. Oh, it's kind of crummy. Oh well. Fingers crossed. This will be a good stream where nothing will go wrong. Also, hey, Scrub Lord, welcome. Nice to see you here, bud. That's okay, pal. I'm not gonna lie, my head kinda hurts. Not saying that I don't appreciate people talking, and because my head hurts, I'd rather nobody talk. Anyone who's here and who chats things up and all, it's very appreciated. But I can't deny that my head hurts like crazy, dude. Mondays are call me Garfield, because Mondays are not my days. I sleep for so long. It doesn't even matter when I go to bed. I sleep for so many hours, and then I wake up and my head's quaking in pain. Oh, it's awful, dude. I do hope you're doing well. Especially as you've been informed that work's not really been great for you, or at least it's been giving you late schedules. Late night shifts, which, for all I know, could be what you want, or it could be great, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's awful. But regardless, I hope you're doing well, and making sure things do great for you. But oh, you're currently at work. I didn't read. I got so excited I didn't even read the message proper. Yeah, you enjoy. Sorry. Have a good shift, dude. I'll just be here, babbling to myself unless more people show up and chat things up more. Yeah, just another stream as usual. Oh, right, let me turn on the comments. Next comment I've got to draw is by Cindy Nava 8773, and that profile picture. Yeah, I'm just gonna, Scribblord, I'm sure you probably can't see because, like you said, you have it on the background, but just gonna zoom this up to, you're currently the only person watching, so there's really no reason for me to do this. But yeah, no, this image is, it gives me a headache to look at. It's so noisy. It has a lot going on. It's a beautiful image, but there's so much going on. It's like, this is like some 2000s. What is this? This image is from 2003. Yeah, this is some early 2000s wallpaper material right here. 2003, dude. Beautiful illustration. So now I gotta see how I'm gonna turn this into freaking into freaking axolotl. Oh, you wanna know what's funny about this image? It's based on the zodiacs, the character here, you know, like she's based on the artist draws these characters. I did some research and she draws characters based on the zodiacs and all. And this zodiac is my zodiac. This is Libra. I'm a freaking Libra, bro. It's destiny, you know? Oh, I should have fun with this one. I mean, I should have fun with all of them. I have fun with all of them. What am I saying? I have fun with all of them. But this one especially, because it's like, I don't know, it's like I get to draw an axolotl that represents my zodiac. Even though I don't really care much about zodiac. I hope no one ever finds that offensive or anything. You know, like, with all due respect, I don't really... Zodiacs just aren't my thing. I need to get this closer to me. Yeah, 'cause I feel like I'm getting myself closer to the camera, and that's a no-no. That's a no-no. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna... Gosh, there's so much detail in this. I'm sorry. Had some burps in me. Guy, this little fella. Should we give him a name? You know, as more people come in, I should start asking if I should name him or them. I should name them. Not only that, but or maybe in the update video. I don't want to work on that update video so bad, bro. Like, I need to have enough axolotl things. Yo, Scythe, welcome to the stream. It literally just started, so you missed very little. You missed very little. Yes, to me showing the next drawing I'm making, which I can't even like see. I have the image. You can't see it, but I have the image like right here, in a higher resolution, so I can't see my hand. So I just hope I'm pointing right. But yeah, I'm drawing this image right here. God save my soul. Somehow I gotta simplify this. And I really want to be able to get as many axolotls done in each stream. But when they're like this complicated, or even when they're simple, but like the idea, again, I put so much effort in. I have to put a lot of effort into thinking, what's this gonna be, eh? Oh, sure, the music stopped. Ugh! Hate that. I can barely even listen to the music myself because I don't have my headphones on. My head hurts like crazy. It's probably a miracle that I'm able to, you know, do the stream at all. Even though I've yet to get started because I'm still trying to, you know, I'll just try to like essentially like draw her, but along as she is, but along the way, you know, like, do the axolotl proportion. By the way, how are you today? How was your day? How's your night? And what are your plans for the next day? And the day after that? And the rest of your week? And the month? And, you know, just tell me about your life, bro. Like, let me dox you. Or dox yourself. Yeah, how are you, man? Well, this isn't Discord or WhatsApp or anything like that, so I can't read I can't tell if anyone's like writing anything. So in the meantime, I guess I'll just continue chatting it up in here until I see more comments. I guess that's how it works. That's how it works, right? Can you tell that I'm still very new to streaming? Oh, sweet. Dude, I've been wanting to play VR chat for such a long time. I'm very conflicted. To be honest, I'm very conflicted because I don't know, the VR chat just seems so dystopian to me. Or maybe it's just that I've been influenced by certain people in my life to see VR in general. Hola, boy! Bienvenido al stream. Welcome to the stream, Grandma. My grandma's here, everybody. Say hi. But yeah, I've been influenced. Maybe I've been influenced into seeing VR as something so dystopian, or maybe it could also just have to be with. Could also just have to do with how I see. Lately, I've been struggling to see. I want to see video games as a work of art, but I also can't help but see them like, oh, they're a form of entertainment, because they are. Movies are a form of entertainment. TV shows are a form of entertainment. Comic, all that stuff. Even books. For as productive as I think reading, for as productive as many make reading a book seem, and yes, it is. oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet, Sipe. Oh my god. But yeah, for as productive as like all this media consumption can be, even with reading a book, there's a point. Same dude, I got a bunch of books up here that I want to read. I just hit my elbow with a corners off my table. That hurts. Rock Tool, you made it too? Awesome. Oh, this is gonna be a jolly stream. I can just tell now. I can just tell. I could always tell. This was gonna be a jolly stream. One way or another. I could always tell. I got my my imaginary crystal ball over here that you guys can't see. Plus, it's imaginary. Anyways, yeah, reading is very productive. Let me just put the music in a different tab, or a different thing altogether. Put that there. Put this. Oh, because I can't. I'm noticing that the music just plays and then it stops, and that bugs me. This. Okay, cool. But yeah, I was talking about books and entertainment, right? So playing video games. I love video games. I want to continue. I've always loved video games. My whole life, I've been a gamer. I've been one of them fellow gamers. Oh, sweet Uzumaki. Dude, I feel ya. Funny story. One of the first times, I think it was one of the first times I went to Spencer's, of all places. I found out they had manga, and I saw Beastars, and I was like, oh hell yeah, let me get the first book. This is the first book. Let me get the book. Let me get this book, And so I got the first book in Beastars. I've yet to finish reading the damn thing. So I feel you, man. It's tough to really catch up. Get the thing you want, you're excited about it, and the next thing you know, it's catching dust. I've been meaning to get to reading my book too, but there it still is. I've yet to read it, and it's totally not because I watched the anime first. Dude. I don't care. These both have very different art styles. The anime looks great. The book is more. The manga is literally the artist's own art style and everything, and it looks phenomenal. In my opinion, it's really silly. It's really cartoony. It inspires me because it's very expressive. Let's see here. Oh, the leg. Oh, the leg. Drawing axolotl legs is so weird because their legs are tucked under their abdomen. But yeah, I want to read more books. I want to read more books, but I also want to play more video games. Even though I've been playing games my whole life, it's essentially I need to take a break. I've been playing video games far too long, and there's nothing wrong with that. At least, I'd like to say there's nothing wrong with that. But it's about time I started doing other things. Into the pit. It's usually school that gets us to be reading, because that's what they want us to do. They want us to read. And sometimes the books are captivating. I still remember reading in school, before it became a Hulu TV show. I was tasked to read A Handmaid's Tale at school, and I thought it was an interesting story. very much had like plenty going in it. Very interesting. Wow, brain suddenly stopped working. Whoops. Tell you, these headaches are crazy. Hope y'all are not having any crazy headaches, because they're not fun. I would not. I guess on one hand, one thing that intimidates me about reading is I want to be able to sit down and read. Just put my mind to it. Just focus on that. But I can never find that, and this happens with a lot of things. It ain't just reading it, playing video games. I want to sit down, play a video game. Lots of video games are very demanding of one's attention. You can't sometimes you can't even just pause the game. You can't just close the game. You close the game, you gotta start over from the beginning. And some games punish you for that. An audiobook will be real good. I've actually tried those through Hoopla, which is this I'm not referencing the SpongeBob thing, by the way. Like, legit, there's this app called Hoopla, and the whole thing with it is like, if you have a library card, you can register for the app, and you have a whole library on your phone of books, audiobooks, movies, music. I didn't know it had movies. Like, I found out it had music, and I was like, holy crap, it has music? Wait, can I download music? Yes and no. I can, and just like a library, right? The immediate thought is hoopla, hoopla, hoop. Get break to lol. Oh gosh, something itch on my head. Ow. But yeah, Hoopla, I recommend it. Decent app if you want audiobooks and you have a lot, and you have a library card. If you don't, I highly recommend you get a library card. Keep in mind, it functions just like a library, as in you don't get to keep the things that you find there. Like, if there's this book you want to read, you can borrow it, and you'll have that book or that music and all that. Which is why for music, it's kind of lame. If it's all you have, then I can't blame you for that. It's the fact that it's a thing is great, but I can't deny that does kind of suck. That like, hey, the music's there, you're given the option to download it, except not really. You can only listen to it through the Hoopla app. It's not saved. It's saved to your phone, but in an encrypted fashion that like it's exclusive to Hoopla basically, which bums me. But I guess maybe it makes sense. Maybe there's just some music. I mean, I don't think if you go to a library and you borrow a book, if you go to a library and you borrow a CD, I don't think you're supposed to whatchamacallit, and I'm not saying I've done this or that I will do it, but just saying, you can't, I don't think it's right to like borrow a CD from the library and then download the contents of it. That's pretty sure that falls into piracy, because you're making unauthorized copies. Even if it's a copy for yourself, it's an unauthorized copy. And so, even if some music is free in Hoopla, that doesn't mean you should be able to like download it and keep it to yourself. That is unauthorized copying. Right? Oh, wait. So, like, you need, like, is this part of why you end up not reading the book? Because what I'm getting is, like, once you're done with a book, there has to be more to it, right? For me, I'll watch a movie and then I'll just go to YouTube to find reviews or what people are talking about. That's my incentive. That's not even just for, like, movies. How do I draw this? Hold on. How the heck am I gonna draw? Seriously, you guys gotta take a... whoever can. How in the world am I supposed to draw that? Jeez, that's so complex. My brain's trying to like break it down, and instead it's just breaking down. My brain's breaking down when it's trying to break that down. Ugh. Oh, and now I can't see. Okay, there we go. You found the simple tips. Easy peasy, it's fine. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. That's what it is. Maybe doing the inks for this will not be as fun. I gotta improvise. I wanna improvise on the details here. Jesus. Maybe this is where I should step in with my oh, that's it. Artistic liberty, I think it was. Creative, yeah, with my creative liberty, and maybe like not do exactly what I'm seeing, so that way it stands out some more, and I'm probably not infringing on any copyright or something. Oh my gosh, you know, that just puts a new view into like how school teaches us and how their ways of teaching affects us, because not gonna lie, that kind of affects how I view art. It's only hitting me now. Maybe that's affected how I and maybe other artists view art too. Like, I mean, not exactly, because I do enjoy creating art, and I'm sure many people do, as many other fellow artists do as well. But when there's no grade behind it, or when you create something and there isn't automatically someone to be like, this is a great piece of artwork, I'm giving this an A grade, good job, like, what's the point? But I feel you with the books, because even with something as simple as reading, it's like, if I'm not gonna do some work after to then have graded, then why bother? You know? that does blow. But hey, it's something that we gotta break out of, you know? School has taught us in ways that have affected us, probably not for the better, and now it's unfortunately up to us to break out of those cycles. Which we can do. It ain't easy, but it's doable. Wait, like this thing. That's this weird. Is that like a beetle or? That's right. I'm just tempted to draw her holding a regular boring scale. But I'm not regular or boring. But I'm also trying to break down the shapes of this and just. Yeah, stop being a whiny little piece of doo-doo. None of this is gonna make sense for the end. Screw it, I'm gonna make something up myself. Something inspired. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. 6 views already? Wow. So I will keep the angelic head and the wings. Gotta get those angels in, you know? You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? Hey, look at these. Hey, look at these wings I got made. These wings I'm drawing up here. Totally not yeah. how are you? You doing alright? Holding up well there? Just drawing what you see up here. Yeah. Drawing what you see, like, up here. Crazy design. It's biting my butt for how hard it is. Like, again, the whole idea is to simplify it, but yeah, still a struggle. Chicken wing, na 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 na. Oh, I think I get it. It's supposed to be like a dress, kind of like what she's wearing. Yeah, just like reading the titles themselves, they sound like they'd be interesting books, but I certainly wouldn't read them. I'd probably only read World War Z because I know that there's a movie that was made based on it, and I'd probably be like, oh sweet, isn't this the book that they made a movie out of? Again, how do I go about doing this? Gonna like draw the bulky shapes first. Fahrenheit 451. Wait, wasn't that? No, I think that one also got a movie recently, didn't it? Or a movie that was teased. The fact that I only know about these books because they're movies. Second. That's good. It's gets your mind off of things. Again, I'm sorry for what I do feel sorry for what happened. It's not easy. Not at all. But get your mind out of things however you can. And hey, I'm sure the other pets are also grieving too in their own way. So know that you're not alone. Not only you got support from peeps like myself, you got support from family, support from even your other pets. Things will be good. Just you wait. And just you see. Yeah. What's if you got, oh wow, the world of adaptations. Let me get me started on the differing worlds of adaptations. So I'm not drawing this right. Let me get me started though. But yeah, a lot of details in the movie. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is like common knowledge by now, but like a lot of details in books will never really be covered by movies. Like that's just impossible, books tend to have so much into them. It can, unless you're a really speedy reader, books can take, at least for me, they'll take me days to finish reading. If I'm like going on one go, we're talking like they'll take me hours to finish reading, even if I do it in like one day, it's still gonna take me multiple hours to finish reading a book. Might as well just take me the whole day, and to adapt all those details, all those intricacies into a movie. Although it is also worth knowing that certain things that happen in books, like a whole page that might, like a whole 5 pages that might take like 30 minutes to read, could actually just be events going on within like the span of 3 movie minutes. So unless they can somehow slow the pace down, I feel like certain things are just what they are because that's what they are, right? Because I'm still trying to figure this out. What's this even chained to? Again, whatever. I said I was gonna take creative liberties, so I'm gonna take creative liberties. I'm just gonna like put the put the rings around here. I guess this is See, that's the sort of stuff that's like makes the book, to me, makes the book far better than the. That's the kind of story I wish we had more of, you know? It's just what I'm trying to say. I've never seen the movie, mind you. I only know about its existence. But it's kind of a bummer knowing that, like, dang, you know, like, the book actually tells you there's a lot more going on than you might have thought. And the movie's like, yeah, nah, we ain't got the budget for that. Even I have this story in my mind, or more so this world in my mind of like, what if what if anthropomorphic animals were just a normal thing across the world? But there's also humans. You might be thinking Sonic the Hedgehog, except you know Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, or Sonic Unleashed. No, because these anthros are actually humans, or formerly were humans. Like they have a human brain, but genetically speaking, they also have animal genes, you know, in their genes and all, and they have animal genetics as well, and so you end up having, say, like cat girls or boy dogs. You got like a cat girl who looks human but has some of the physical attributes of a cat, like the ears and the claws, or a dog boy that's just a dog who stands, you know, kind of like Legoshi, if I'm pronouncing that right. But what I want to cover with that is more so, what's the rest of the world like? You know, what is the rest of the world like while all these, like how does this advancement in in genetic modifying technology affect other parts of the world? You know, you got worlds that are training super weapons, but it turns out those super weapons are just humans with the genes of certain animals. Or maybe it's a cultural thing too. Like say you go to this place in the world where wait, there's kinda a no, I'm kind of at a loss. I feel like I should get what you're saying, but I'm kind of at a loss. No offense. Oh, no wonder there's like this whole mess of chains, because there's like 3 different chains tied to this. Jeez Louise. I mean, this is the sort of stuff that I feel like that like university instructors, you know, they want to teach their students, right? Like they want us to make these kinds of really complex illustrations and teach us about all the intricacies and all that. I'm just here like, nah, fam, I just want to make small doodly little guys. All these chains too. This is crazy. Again, it looks cool, but shoot, man, they're kinda a metaphorical meaning there already. You know, I keep talking, and then like you leave a comment, and then you leave a message in the chat, and now I just left here like, wait, what does this have to do with what I was saying? What was I even saying in the first place? I'm lost. I'm lost. Oh no. So what was I saying? Oh, I was talking about the story that I had in mind. You know, like the story of a world where all humans have some kind of animal modification to them, and yeah, like how that will change the world. And I want to tackle each place differently. You know, like say you go to countries where I'm just gonna use my own country as an example. I'm from Puerto Rico, so in our native animal, there are like symbolic animal is el coquí. Oh yeah, that's one way to that's one of the things. Where suddenly like humans and animals, where humans and andros, that's just a normal thing. And maybe in some parts of the world, very small parts, but parts of the world nonetheless, they're like, this should not exist. This is an abomination to God. Why is this a thing? And then the rest of the world is like, bro, I have freaking rabbit legs and I can jump really high. And then like the top of my body is a freaking tiger. What are you whining about? This is awesome. Like, granted, I'm sure there will be new morals as well. Like maybe in that world, in that world, which I call a fictional future, because the whole idea is like it's supposed to be a story that takes place in the future. And the timeline is exactly, you weren't made in God's image. You're an abomination. Get out of here. Like, you'll get people like that, and or you might get people who are like cool, who are like, no, you have to be the perfect animal, and if the perfect animal is not humans, then it's probably elephants or something. I don't know. Stuff like that. All these different issues and problems across the world, all these ways of how things could be working out, how they could all be working together, how they benefit. There's so much to tackle, and this is one of those worlds that I wanna make. You know, this is a fictional future that I wanna talk about. Your crime is existence from the day you were born. Well, I more or less got the shapes down here. Not to like lightly erase it. Very lightly. Like still, so I can just like draw over it. Draw over these blurry little details. Wow, look at that. Look at how that's all smushed up. Damn. I guess, damn, it's not too bad of a swear compared to fiddly-dee, if you know what I mean. Oh wait, this is where like using pattern drawing, as I'm gonna call it for now, comes in handy. It's like follow a pattern. Shapes don't need to be too detailed. Just like follow a recognizable pattern, and the brain will do the job. Funny thing about art is that you gotta remember when you have to take into account of things and when you can just let the brain do the rest. Maybe there's some kind of funny name for it, like billboards and like driving past the billboard syndrome or something like that. Oh, excuse me, just like passing a billboard syndrome or something. Essentially, like whenever you pass by a billboard, you get like the bare minimum of the details, but the rest your brain kind of forms it, which can either lead to funny things like a sign that says one thing when actually it doesn't say that at all, but because you're passing by the sign so fast, you never really get to tell what it actually, you never get to really read what it actually says. Or you see a work of art, or you see like a photo of a man holding an eggplant, but that eggplant and that man, they're both very similarly colored. Would be great world builders. That's the joke, right? That's a funny joke. That's a yeah. You're joking. Serious? Nah, you're joking. You're bluffing. You're pulling my leg here, buddy. You're pulling my leg, aren't you? Wait, how many chains did I even add? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh god, oh goodness. Oh. 1, 2, 4. I'm already at 4. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to like shorten the length. But look, if I'm gonna be vague with the details, I may as well be accurate about it somehow. Or not, I don't know. I don't know, man. My head still hurts. I'm not even like staring at the screen until I need to like glance over. But they believe that Antarctica is an ice wall that's around the... Okay, yeah, so you were being serious. You know what though? Yeah, I believe you. They will come up with all kinds of crazy stuff to explain, like they'll probably combine all kinds of conspiracy theories to really explain like why the Earth is flat. And you know, I don't believe him, but I will hear him out because it's a very interesting world, and I'm just gonna be shocked at the fact that I live in a round Earth and not a flat one, because damn, does the flat one sound a lot more interesting. One of my favorite conspiracy theories, I haven't really looked much into it because I don't want to dip my toes into the world of conspiracy theory, otherwise I will lose my marbles. Is the hollow earth theory. Have you ever heard about that one? Yeah, dude, going to that wall, that'd be crazy. I'm telling you, like that'd be crazy. I'd just be here like, damn, you know what? You're right, buddy. I want to live in that world. I mean, I probably won't go there, but the fact that there is such a thing, like, holy cannoli, raviolis on my pepperonis. That hopefully does not say something really weird. Imply something weird. It probably implies something weird. I'm sorry for implying something super duper weird. I'm just talking without thinking, which I do not like doing because then I say weird nonsense that people will not enjoy hearing. But yeah, the hollow earth theory is so cool, dude. I love the thought of like caves underground, and to imagine like, wait, you're telling me that like under the ground it's just nothing. It's just, I mean, it's not like nothing, but it's like we could have whole civilizations there, ancient beings that. Oh, did the music stop? I don't know. Ancient beings that like we thought went extinct, but truth is they've just been under the earth. Like, dude, that's just world building galore right there. Seriously, these these flat earth believers may as well just make an RPG about this stuff. Treat it like some kind of whatchamacallit, like trying to think of the word. I don't know, propaganda maybe? That's not the word. Or like a subliminal, turning the subliminal messaging into like literal messaging, and it's like, no, it's real, you gotta believe us. And it's like, I know it's not real, fam, but I'll listen to you anyways if that's what you want, because this is some real cool stuff. Go against the government just so they make the theories real somehow. Like, they'll be like, you know what, none of this is real, but we like what you're saying, so whatever, we're just gonna blow up the core of the earth and you guys pay for the consequences. Now go explore your funny hollow planet as it implodes on itself or whatever. Draw a bunch of Nike logos on this. That's basically what I'm doing here. Ooh. Separate Earth connected to ours. We have rifts. Anomalous ones at that, damn. That is hella cool, dude. Hella cool. Like, rifts are these rifts, do they just spawn? Are they just there? Maybe they already exist, right? Like, are you gonna tell me what you've theorized, or are you gonna leave me to imagine here, making my own conspiracy out of this? Ooh la la. What the hell? Wendigos? Consuming the whole of the... Oh, damn. So, suddenly they're more powerful than any one of us would have ever thought, because they can consume the whole insides of a planet. Okay. By the way, you guys tell me if this music's fine or not. And I can't really play copyrighted stuff, but like, at least some of these tracks, my head hurts. I can't even put on my headphones. I only have them on my neck, so like, I can use the mic. But yeah, my head hurts so bad. Again, freaking miracle that I'm still able to like work on this stuff. This almost sounds like a Michael Jackson song, which will terrify me if not because I know for a fact this can't be a Michael Jackson song. Dude, imagine if even sing Michael's name. 4, 5. Penalized you for copyright. Again, I don't know how copyright laws are. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. That these Wendigos. All the population. So by consuming all the population of the earth itself became hollow or hollow? Okay, now I'm taking seriously the fact that you're writing it differently, because when I mean hollow, I mean like it's empty. When you mean hollow, do you mean the same word? Or do you mean hollow with an O? I'm gonna go this direction. Ah, okay. But so like the earth goes hollow because the Wendigo ate the population. They didn't eat like the earth itself, where it's like the population was an important part of the that earth's ecosystem, and plus the fact that it's, you know, not hollow. But upon the Wendigo being like, nah fam, I'm starving for every living being here, like suddenly earth is just empty on the inside. Yeah, am I getting this right? Am I getting your logic right, bud? Oh, okay, so they ate everything living, so they consume everything that's not living. Or maybe they find out, hold on, we can eat bones? Like, maybe they can also eat bones. They find out fossils, everything. And so in their hunt to, like, eat everything, they also end up eating, like, the earth itself. And as they look for fossils and all. Something like that. I mean, I know that's more so lore I made up on the spot, but for all I know, maybe I just gave you a really cool idea or something. Or I just guessed a piece of lore without you telling me. Ooh. Hey, there's another song playing. Couldn't hear it. Again, no headphones on my ears, so I have no idea. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever, I'll keep it at that. Oh Jesus, these guys. Oh, you know, I never even took into the idea, and I didn't even think about like the actual meaning of Wendigo. Which I didn't even know that's what it meant. That's dope. That's real dope stuff there. Trying to make a world where they really did, like, they devour it, and yet they're still starving, so they devour everything else in their way. And gosh knows that rift that opened up is actually a bad thing, because it means now we have Wendigo who will devour all of mankind here, and then they'll find or even make another rift to consume the rest. Holy, that is horrifying. Interesting world building right there, and also horrifying for what it really is and what it implies. It's a good thing it's all fictional. Am I right? Am I right? Does she have something wrapped around her waist? I think that's just part of the same dress she's wearing. Clean up this eraser. And it won't clean. It won't clean. Oh, and I think she's got like a little crown too, like a... Oh yeah, she does. Make her all elegant and whatnot. Still gonna give him those like inverted eyes I do, you know, with like the lighter pupil and the darker iris. No, wait, but no, wait. Did I say that right? Is that really what I? You know, never mind. Just by looking, it makes sense. What's that crown look like again? Huh. Something like that, and I guess there's a gemstone in it, and some other funky patterns. Again, beautiful illustration, but far too overcomplicated for my, far too complex for my taste, let alone for redrawing into a much simpler character. Ah, interesting. So because of their weakness, they can't simply just hop in and be like, yeah, we're gonna like eat everything and take over the world and all. Like, nah, they gotta exercise caution, especially because gosh knows, we regular humans, we don't know about the Wendigo. I mean, we're aware of them, but like, we don't know about them actually being real. But like, maybe there's some task force out there that's like after them and stuff. They know about the weakness and they use it against them. Cool stuff. And again, just like coming into the earth itself is a danger to them, because just, you know, you just imagine being a Wendigo and you just find wild steel. It's just sitting there. It can't harm you, but I mean, you know, it won't go ahead and harm you unless you like accidentally slip on it or something. And oh well, steel, isn't steel also like just naturally found? You know, like it's just like a thing that's there too, like, you know, like the element of steel. Instead of very long hair, she could just have these galactically long gills. Or like the gills aren't as long, but the frills are what forms that. Is that what they're called, really? Frills? I keep forgetting. But they're what forms that kind of galaxy shape and all. Darken the underside of the wing so I at least know where. Oh, the earth still was considered a rarity. Ah, okay, so that earth is definitely fast. Oh my god, spread! Gosh. Oh, the lore goes deeper than that. The Wendigo have definitely taken over that planet much longer ago compared to ours. Like, ours could have been their planet too, but we just happen to, we here on this Earth of ours, let's just call it Earth Prime for now, like Earth Prime, we advanced fast enough that like now steel is damn near everywhere. They can't do anything about it. They can't do much about it. Like, they could do something, but there's not really a lot we can do, and a lot they can. We got this, really got a lot developed. That's some cool stuff right there. And tell me more. Like, okay, with all that steel, like, what solutions do they come up with? From being stealthy to maybe like make some kind of countermeasure. I mean, do they still have very animalistic appearances? Or then again, the Wendigo, every interpretation of the Wendigo is very different in terms of how it looks, even if they still share very similar attributes, like the fact that they're human in origin. That's why they are considered cannibals. Well, you can't be a cannibal if what you're eating is not your own species. You just crash into them and they're like, ah! It must have sucked living on that other Earth. Like, on our Earth, you just like poke him with your fork. You don't even like stab him with a fork. You just poke him with a stainless steel fork, and they're just like, they're immediately having seizures and all that. Yeah, no, it sucks to be a Wendigo on this Earth. Oh, excuse me. Wow, that one just came out. It's a good thing that, like, I'm such a small enough content creator. I'm so small here on YouTube that, like, I won't have people bullying me, being like, he burps a lot. Unless somebody goes ahead and watches these streams, they just watch the streams later in the future, and they're like, now I know something to like make fun of this guy. And I'm like, no. Yeah, I'm thinking about it now. It's like we have a lot of steel in ancient mythologies and stories and all that, you know, with vampires and wolves and all that. Although, weren't the bullets that killed wolves made out of lead? In any case, steel is such a common thing in our planet for sure that it almost makes you wonder, like, all these old stories, how real could they have been if they were real? Like, what really explains this and that? And to say, like, it's a riff and all, like, interesting stuff. It's explained. And the more recent stag-looking zombie, dude, I love the stag-looking zombie. Skinny one's pretty cool too, I guess. I mean, lots of you can play around with the ideas a whole lot. They all look distinct in their own ways. Yeah. Hold on, I'm still like trying to. Ooh. Like draw like a bunch of stars. So yeah, all depends on like what they eat. So what they have eaten. So as in if they eat other animals, because they also eat other animals. Oh, but the skinny thing corpse was the OG. Okay, and I mean again, there's a lot that can be played around with it. That too can be like real creepy and whatnot. Also, I think I'm just gonna leave this as is. She's missing the tail, but like she's so overly complicated as is. I think I'm gonna give her like a very wavy tail. Okay, I guess that's it for that one. This is Cindy's. Cindy Nava is not watching this, and I don't think she ever will. But if she ever gets the chance to, and she reaches this point of the video, thank you for your contribution. But also, why? Why'd you make me do this? Mayor, welcome to the stream. I'm so glad you could make it so you can witness this. This beauty right here that totally didn't take me like the entire first half of the stream. I want to get so many more done, but then we got stuff like this. Yeah, like this is what I was working with here. This is what we got. This here's what we got. This here's what I was working with. Ow. Okay. Oh wait, there's a delete button right here. Yep, delete that. Okay. Next up, I think next up isn't too bad. The one who's next. Thank you. My head hurts, not because of the drawing, but it's in. Oh yeah, very celestial, very majestic. Close that tab. This one shouldn't be too bad. It's just angel dust.
Yeah, it's just angel dust. This shouldn't be too...
I swear I'm not trying to make an impression because I suck. Doesn't serve started taking the Oh, in other words, they're Goron. Ooh, that just gave me some disturbing imagery of what if we had like some cannibal Gorons. Like they're all Hylians, but it turns out that these Gorons are actually like rock Hylians, and oh, that's some messed up Zelda universe right there. Where'd the music go? I'm gonna need a reference image of angel dust. Yep, freaking perfect. This works. Found one. Just gotta give her the glass. Gotta give him the glasses as well. I always get the two configured. Gotta give him the glasses. It's open image. Man, am I slow today? Oh wow, actually this image is very low quality. Damn. I mean, I'm definitely using my main reference. But... okay, put this right here because I don't want to smudge that. I worked so hard on it to get it smudged. We're just drawing like first we drew a very celestial, almost angelic being. Now we're drawing angel dust, which has nothing to do with angels, quite the opposite if anything. They just happen to have the name angel dust. You know, this shouldn't actually be that hard because the way I draw my axolotls and the way angel dust's head is shaped, you know, they're not all too different. Interesting, I get to draw a 4-armed axolotl here. Yeah, I kinda can't wait either. But I gotta also take my time. As much as eager as I am to move on to the next one, get as many of these tackled down. God, can't rush it, you know. For some reason this song's giving me flashbacks to this other song. To this song I hear so much at the museum whenever we have our first Friday event that's like shake, shake, shake or something like that. It's every first Friday of the month we have this event at the museum I work at, aptly named First Friday. And there are these big parties with there's this party with music and a bunch of snacks, and you know, people pay to come to these parties, and like we have our art out because we have our art just to you know where it is, and like people get to see the art, but they also get to dance and all. And our job is to make sure that people aren't crazy enough to get food into the galleries and whatnot. Those are gonna be fun since it's pretty much just like draw the gills like going kind of upwards like this. Oh shoot, wait, that he actually has like this side of his hair is actually kind of yeah, it's perfect for the gills. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, first we always have different concerts, different people playing. No, not different concerts. We have different musicians, you know, different bands and all playing at our First Friday events. But more often than not, they always play the same damn thing, you know. Maybe they'll start with like some of their own music, their own unique, their own original songs and all, but eventually it just like boils down to also like the songs that just about everyone else plays. It's boring and so it's so repetitive. It's blah. Like, get people who will play some good music. Ooh. You know, just make in that case, just basically make Castlevania, but instead of hunting, you know, vampires and all, you're hunting Wendigo. I mean, it'll be more than that. I'm not saying it's not original. It's a pretty original idea, all things considered, especially with like all the Wendigo being like different from one another and whatnot. Dude, you could do a whole lot there. I'd love to see that turned into a game or a comic or anything, really. Wait, what do you mean no shit really? Like the music I was talking about, like from the first Friday event? Jeez, how delayed is this thing? Oh, you mean like you're talking about the Castlevania thing I said. Dude, I just said that I almost thought you weren't gonna hear that for like the next minute or something. I guess this screen quality really is that good. It could work as first-person shooter. Honestly, the idea is just the base. What you make out of it is all up to you, bud. As a first-person shooter, it'd be pretty good too. Maybe Wolfenstein? Yeah, I've never played Wolfenstein. I shouldn't really compare. You make something out of it, however you'd like to. Whatever comes to your mind, you know, make it Castlevania-esque, make it Call of Duty-esque, Halo-esque. Doom? Oh shit, Doom. Oh no, I swore! Oh no! Chat, clip that. Actually, I don't even know. Is there actually a clipping feature for YouTube? I know, actually, yeah, YouTube does let you use certain videos. Oh, but I disabled that for the streams. Oh, never mind. This boy's looking bald. Probably because he's also missing those fabulous eyebrows. Which, come to think of it, I could just draw as like a part of the glasses. That'd be kind of silly. Dude, you wanna know what's cool though? With how easy it apparently is to mod Doom, like, you could make a prototype by actually modding Doom, like the original Doom games. Or if not Doom, you could also modify Quake. And just like that, bring the idea to life, or at least like a prototype of it. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't really have enough knowledge myself either. More like the bare minimum to begin, you know, like where I could start, what something is, you know, like I don't know what the thing does, but I know that maybe if I modify the thing, it'll change that. Like, oh, this is a texture file. If I modify this, it's gonna change the texture in the game. Ooh. There are tools out there that make modding a lot more intuitive though, and with how easy modding Doom is, from what I hear, like it'll take a bit of learning, obviously, new tools, new knowledge, but it shouldn't be all too bad. In any case, the idea's there. The thought of like modding Doom. I feel you with the ideas. Not tons myself too, which I don't even know where to start. I'm more so thinking I'll start with like the whole Axolotls stuff. I mean, I'm already doing these streams with the Axolotls, so that kind of already tells you where I am in terms of what ideas to work with and all. I'd say just start with something. If you need some help deciding on where, go for what's maybe most realistic or most doable. Maybe think of something that, like, I don't know, if you're looking for something that'll make you some profit, make something profitable. Or make something that, if you feel like money's not really something you need to worry about or want to worry about right now, maybe just go for something that you feel most passionate about. Like, oh yeah, this is the thing I want to do, so I'm going to start with this thing, and then go from there. Yeah, even with the eyebrows, he's still looking pretty bald. But if Ginger were here, she'd be like, nah, Scythe is the baldest. Even though I tried Scythe, I tried not to make it too bald. I mean, the head's still bald, but hey, at least the gills are long and nice. Long, cool. Speaking of games though, what are some games you guys are all looking forward? What are some games y'all are looking forward to? Be it this year, next year, whenever. And you could tell me that you're looking forward to Metroid Prime 4 or Hollow Knight Silksong, and you know that's still valid, even if those games are probably not gonna be out for, well, until the heat death of the universe. Then again, if Pikmin 4 could come into existence, then surely those other two games can at some point. Personally, I'm kind of looking forward to, not really like a game per se, but with how these DLCs tend to be, I'm looking, you know, they may as well be considered their own games. I'm looking forward to the Watcher DLC for Rain World. We still don't know much aside from what's been teased and confirmed even on like the Steam page. In terms of release, we really don't know. In terms of release, we really don't know when that's gonna come out, but I'm excited for it. I'm excited, looking forward to what that has to entail. Okay, now I'm actually gonna need the proper reference image. Horror come. Parasitic breadsticks. Consider, dude, I'm guessing this stems from the idea of like the breadsticks are unlimited, right? Was it that's how it went? Like Olive Garden's breadsticks are unlimited, or like they offer that sometimes, so like some people will just keep ordering breadsticks and they'll keep ordering it. Like they're so good, you just have to continue ordering them. And then that's how like the parasite kind of, you know, that's how they convinced you to getting that parasite into your body, right? I'm guessing that's what that idea stems from. Oh, sick! I didn't even think, you know, it kind of crossed my mind they could actually make a new Doom game if they wanted to. Ooh. Mare, are you excited for Hades 2? Is that why you're playing Hades again? Because there's Hades 2. That's a coming out. That is out. Is it out? I don't know if it's out. I think it might still be in its beta, but regardless, it's there. I have yet to play Hades. But fun fact, the library, my local library does have a copy of Hades that I could borrow. I just kind of like what I said earlier about how much I'd love to play games and read books and all, but I never have the time. Yeah, Hades is gonna require a lot of my time, and I just won't have it. It's gonna suck. Yeah, it kind of crossed my mind that like we could just get another Doom game. Like that's a thing that could happen. I'm just here like, wait, what? I mean, it's exciting though. The Doom universe is a pretty expansive one after all. With like all the hell stuff and like, what about angels? What about heaven? If there's hell on Mars, then where's heaven? Okay, wait, I'm forgetting. It's like this. Oh yeah, without a doubt, I'll probably catch up to. I'll catch up to how Hades works and all, but Hades being a roguelike or roguelite, again, I don't know what the difference between the two is, but they exist for a reason. There has to be a difference. So. But yeah, being a roguelike means that it's gonna take multiple playthroughs for me to really make the most out of it. Like, I can't just pick it up and finish it within the span of a few days. I mean, I could if I'm really that good at the game, but again, I like to enjoy my games, and I kinda need the time for that. And I don't think I will, which is why, unless I own the game myself, that just ain't happening. Until Dawn remake. Oh yeah. Hell yeah, that looks disgusting. Oh yeah, is that also what rejuvenating your thoughts on the Wendigo? Because I know Until Dawn, at least for me, Until Dawn kind of hyped up. Until Dawn introduced me to the Wendigo, at least like the original design of it with the original design with the yeah, like the very slender looking humans and all. I didn't know there'd be a remake. I remember when Until Dawn released, I thought it was one of the most impressive looking games. Dude, like all the characters looked so real. I kept wondering to myself, are these actual 3D models in the game? Because they look like real people. Like this was, I mean, they probably were, you know, they were the actors and all, based on the actors and all that, but you get what I mean? Like, they did not look like in-game models. These crunchy, smumptious lines. Guess what? Okay, probably don't want to eat them up. Unless that's your thing. I'm not my thing. Not my thing. Now it is particular here, right there. Not gonna lie, I really do feel like I just drew, did angel dust, but with axolotl gills. Like, there's not much of a difference. Ooh, but the tail could literally be so thick, it may as well be a spider's tail. Yeah, like, it'll still have the fin, it'll still be an axolotl's tail, but look at how dummy thick it is. It's, yes! And then it'll be like all spotty and stuff. And later down the line, I'm gonna be drawing I'm gonna be drawing Angel Dust's pet pig because somebody also commented with one of the people who commented has hey yo hey yo yeah, got that down. I think Angel Dust is capable of being both dom and sub. You know, it's just part of their career. Like, it's pretty much a part of their career. They have to be both dom and sub. They have to cover as much of that lustful department as possible. Ooh, sweet. I've not heard of abiotic, I'm guessing. Abiotic Factory, that's new, but look at that. Plenty of games to look forward to there. Plenty of games to look forward to enjoying. Plenty of time to figure out how to manage. But lots of fun to be had nonetheless. You know, you pay Angel Dust will do it. Will be some of the weirdest, creepy stuff. Oh yeah, no, he actually talks about that in one of the episodes. Like, there are some freaks out there and some real weird stuff, and it's always playing at people being into that kind of weird stuff. You'll be like, would you like that? Well, I'm down for a bit of that, yeah. Excuse me. Not the gas. This is not the gas. Yeah, sketch is pretty rough, but I'd say I did the job. That's Angel Dust, all right. Yep. Who's next? Oh wait, I gotta write the ad too. You forgot about the ad. Griff's at Griff's. Okay. Woo! Edits. You gotta drink me some water. Water. I'm not a literal Half-Life scientist, but I get what you mean when you're referring to that. Unless you actually mean the Half-Life scientist, but just one of those people working with like alien life forms and technology and transdimensional stuff. Yeah, that does sound interesting, honestly. I forgot that's actually water from a fountain, from a park fountain. That's some outdoors water right there. That's probably not good for me. But I'd have to go upstairs if I want to get water, so no thanks. I might have to skip this one for now. Oh sweet, can play with the buddies. Oh wait, scroll that down. Whee. Yeah, I might have to leave this one for another stream. Certainly gotta like bookmark it or something. I mean, I have the image here, and I know that the comment's gonna be there. Cause this one, it's hard to tell, but that image right there is actually an image of like a neon city or something like that. It's an image of a city. How do I turn a city into an axolotl? Wow, I'm not sure. Also, I just realized that light is hitting hard. It is just hitting real hard on the drawing. I don't know how y'all were even able to see that. I was just looking at. Okay, there we go. Got shown both proper. Plus, I gotta get this close to me anyway. Yeah. How am I going to turn a city into an axolotl? Maybe I make an axolotl based on like neon lights or a city or something. Maybe it's an axolotl who's wearing some sick glasses and they're like up close. Or maybe I get to like draw a simplified version of the city and there's just an axolotl swimming down it. Who the hell is Johnny Silverhand? Oh wait, isn't that the dude from Cyberpunk? No, never mind. I don't know who Johnny Silverhand is. Oh wait, it is the dude from Cyberpunk. Okay, never mind. I know who it is. I was just searching it up, and then something else cropped on, and I was like, "Oh, that's not him." And then I found him. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not drawing. I mean, I could go with that, but it's not. I guess it's not Cyberpunk. Ooh, maybe I could reverse image search this. Which, unfortunately, I can't just do that. Frick. Oh, I can't type. Whoa. But the idea is there. I'll keep that in mind. I will keep that in mind. Or paste image link. Oh, I could also do that. Okay. Copy image link. I want to see where this image is actually from, because that way I can get like a better. Nope, that oof. Yeah, no, this is just giving me a lot of similar looking results, but not the image. I mean, the image is right here. It shows up, or kinda shows up. It's not the same channel. Is it? Wait, no way. No, it's a different channel. Sharing the same image. Oh well. But yeah, I'm gonna do the next few, and I think I'll call it a night from there. I just have to remember to do that one. Well, eventually. Oh. Oh, I don't have the next two here. Oops. Oh, I have to screenshot that and put it up here. It's funny, I also have another comment here that's literally just an axolotl. So, easy. Easy peasy. Oh, dude, I'm telling you, my head hurts so bad. Why am I still going when my head hurts like browse. Whoa. Oh, spoiler alert. Oh, crud. Okay. Next one we have here is literally just a pencil and paper. I may as well just submit. I may as well just claim that all this is just that, you know, I'll just like draw the pencil and call it a day. Nah, that's too cheap. But hey, who says I can't have fun? Give the pen guilt. That's a silly way to go about it. Okay, you was just checking if there was actually music playing. Yeah, you know, I could just do like, ooh, I could do an axolotl that's part pen. Yeah. That's one thing. Either I could turn the axolotl kind of antro, I could turn the pen kind of antro, make the pen an axolotl, or I could make an axolotl holding a pen. A giant pen. A humongous pen. As they like Gotta have that piece of paper too, you know. Something like that music's quiet. Giant pen. Like, it's just wrapping his tail around. It's gotta feel like smudges, maybe from like the pen itself. On the topic of media consumption, though, I have a bunch of. Wait, I guess that. Because even for the story or the gameplay, usually the gameplay. Usually I like to say that the best part of a game is the gameplay, but I also don't want to undermine the story because they're games that are not the best to play. They're probably really simple games, but the story is what captivates me the most. It's like, okay, you know, if the story's good enough, then the game's totally worth. If the story's worth investing into, then I don't mind the fact that the gameplay is kind of compromised because of it. But ideally, I'd like a good balance of the two, and if I had to pick one over the other, I'll go for gameplay. Which is why like a lot of Sonic games just end up sucking, because not only do some of Sonic games, I mean, they don't all suck, and not a lot of them are like awful. I can have fun with them, but a big issue with Sonic games is that some of them tried to give us a story that turns out to not actually be great. And then the gameplay gets compromised, and so not only do you have a pretty sucky story, but even the gameplay's like bleh. You know, like you pretty much end up having nothing. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if both, it's a balancing act. As I stated before, games to me are also works of art. They're, you know, there's a lot of storytelling in them. There's a lot more to them than just, oh, it's the thing that you like play. Like, no, there's a lot more to video games, and I feel that should also go appreciated. You know, it shouldn't go understated that people put lots of time and effort to developing games, and when they do, they're not just developing this piece of media that people like consume and then throw away. You know, like they're developing things that people grow obsessed with, that they love, that they want more of. Not just because it's addicting, but because it's genuine good quality art, multimedia art. But again, it's a balancing act. Isn't Doom Eternal story probably more like one of those kinds of games where the lore is more like behind the scenes, or like you gotta find the story? Because Rain World does this. Rain World's my favorite game of all time, and some of its story can be pretty on the nose, especially after its DLC Downpour, where there is a story being told, and a lot of parts of it are like right in front of your face. Like, this is a character you met, and then you meet him again in a later chapter, and you realize, oh, like this is what's going on with this character, and they tell you some lore. But with Rain World, most of the story is hidden behind these pearls that you have to bring to one particular character, and with a DLC you can bring it to another character as well. And when you're playing as one of the playable slug cats, which are the playable characters of the game. I'm just trying not to say playable character. I'm trying not to say character too much. But yeah, that's something you gotta do, and it's not very simple, very easy, especially if you're not really good at the game like I was. Now I'm at a point where I could do it, but I still can't deny that it's pretty tedious. Having to go all the way from one part of the world to another just to bring an item to one character, just for them to tell me this thing, and it's like, cool, just freaking amazing. Totally not wasting my time here. Certainly makes the game plenty more replayable, but the way that it all works, it kind of makes it tedious at times. I've grown to appreciate it more, but I still can't deny that it's pretty cumbersome. Ultra Kill. I don't know much about Ultra Kill's story. I did watch your video about. I did watch your Ultra Kill video, by the way. So good for you right there. Top-notch performance right there as well. But yeah, the story of Ultra Kill, I don't know. Yeah, basically, in a lot of cases, that's not all too bad. You get a story. For some games, you get a story that just like moves the gameplay along, and that's okay. I kind of feel Sonic fits that category most. Sonic's one of those franchises that fits that category most, where like you just have a story that like gets the gameplay moving, and that's fine. But it'd be nice if some developers, some of these writers and developers and whatnot actually tried and gave us a story that's really captivating. I mean, shoot, wasn't the original story of Doom that like Doom Guy's bunny gets killed by the demons and whatever, and like he's like, you killed my bunny. Yeah, essentially John Wick, you killed my bunny, then I'm gonna kill you. You killed my dog, then I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, man. Good on you. Good on you with the content. Also watched your latest video. I think did I say something about your latest video on the server of losers? I don't remember if I did. Or maybe I was talking about the first video. No, I'm pretty sure I was referring to like your latest video. Yeah, I said something there. I didn't leave it in the comments. I'm not much of a commenter, which is funny because when I do comment, sometimes my comment gets a lot of traction. Dude, I have this one comment on Instagram that keeps getting likes. It's not a lot, but over 300 likes is also a lot. I consider it to be a lot, at least. It's just like writing a bunch of scribbles, not weird nonsensical scribbles, because it's an axolotl. What else is he gonna write about? And plus, like, I'm trying to get this out real fast, so I ain't got time to decide what's he writing about. What are they writing about? What is she or he writing about, eh? Nonsense, that's what. Yep, it's a really silly story, not gonna lie. It's like, it feels so out of the ordinary, but I kind of like that too, because it's funny, some people like to criticize games like, oh, you play these games that are all about killing and whatnot, and then like you look into the story and it's like, so you're telling me if demons killed your pet rabbit, you wouldn't go on a killing rampage? Okay, yeah, maybe the whole bloodthirst part is a bit bare bones, very simple, but again, I don't think that's innately bad, but it does also mean that there could be more the story has more to be desired, which is anyway. Here's probably the quickest one, probably the second quickest one I've done, next to the one that was literally just an axolotl forming the letter T. D. Yeah, next to Tina's right here, which is just an axolotl forming a lowercase t. Great, not part of my mouth, it's just staying. This is... I'm not saying his name out loud, even though it's there. I'll say Austin. This is Austin's axolotl. Austin. Oh, there is no... UD 6. Hey, Austin, you're not watching, but thank you for your contribution. This one's real cute. Euphoric reliance. Excuse me. Their character. Him, hers, his, I don't know, it's theirs. Default to they, them. Don't want to accidentally offend people. And this one should also be simple since, oh, that's the microphone. I should not be touching that. Not a really teeny tiny one. Really teeny tiny. Oh, you know, maybe I could have written this ad on the actual pen itself. Maybe once I get into inking it. Oh damn, like he really just wants those demons dead. He's like, nah fam, I'm just gonna go for the carnage route. Like he's just a cold-blooded demon hunting killer. Doesn't make for the most interesting of characters, but certainly makes for a fun one in a game. Very fun one to play as, and such a deep desire to kill. You know, may as well like have him get all the stuff required for killing, I guess. I feel like I would have a lot more. I should have a lot more to say about that, but my brain really ain't braining tonight. Sorry, y'all. What the hell is this music? Yeah, that totally sounds like generic music. The kind that you'd hear in a very generic ad. Oh snap. Like if he wanted to go fisticuffs against the demons, he totally could, but it's just too easy. Granted, immortality does not mean invulnerability, which, you know, if that were the case, then the games would in fact be too easy. But I did not know that until now. Oh, well, learning some more Doom lore. Learning is how bloodthirsty this guy is. Screw that. Like, immortality can translate in just the mere fact that maybe he gets revived or like, you know, he can still be killed. Like, how are you going to kill if you're just a bunch of dismembered limbs or something? What if this one just has like a piece of cut fabric to like represent the blue hair? I need my eraser. My eraser. For a whole second there, I thought this was a SpongeBob song. Sitting there so doofily. Oh my gosh, fellas, we only have 8 minutes. I only have 8 minutes. Oh, I forgot about the pink glasses. The pink glasses. Could add that. Make that space up there. Okay. Like, there's a lot more going on in the story. Again, I've yet to play, let alone look into the story of Ultra Kill, but from what I can tell, there is a lot more going on. Characters are actual characters and not just, oh, we need someone for the player to control and someone else for the player to kill. Like, no, there's a lot more going on, and that's, again, I don't know much about it, but it still makes me want to play the game just because, it makes me want to play the game more because, like, damn, you know, if I thought that the gameplay was pretty cool, guess what? I'm in for a surprise when I find out, oh, there's more going on with the lore. With the lore of the game. they got a pocket here, but they also have like what? Wait, for reals? Like those PS1 graphics that those PS1 looking graphics that shoot, what is it? That Ultra Kill has. There's an actual lore reason for it. Okay, that's hella sick. You know, that's meta. As some would say, that's real meta, but still cool. That's a thing. Meta isn't bad. It can be really good too. Just a lot of story heavy that at times it can feel very you know, exhausting to like see more meta stuff, but it can be done right. I mean, Undertale is known for its meta humor and meta story and all, and it does it really well. Homestuck also does meta humor and all that, and it's okay, maybe it's a bit too much at times. But I enjoy it. I haven't continued reading Homestuck in a while. You know, being caught up with other stuff in life and all, but yeah. Depends on how you use. Yeah, it's all about how it's used. Kind of like how the whole multiverse stuff. Multiverse stories aren't bad. I myself want to tell some multiverse stories too, but it all depends on how it's used too. Cause like the way Marvel basically has turned everything into a multiverse story, it's like, bro, now it's just kind of lame. Or how like DC is probably using the whole multiverse stuff to, well, maybe they're not, but the fact that they keep rebooting their franchises, it's very lame. Or maybe that's all DC does. It's like they do reboots, even if they're not like a multiverse thing, they're not tied to anything, they're just reboots because they keep like sucking at doing stories. Or like they do something great, but then they want to do something different. No, I'm not caught up with this biz. Real stormy weather we've been having here all day. I can hear the cars driving by on the wet roads. And I guess there's that one done. Oh right. The gills. Giving them frills. There, my head hurts. Oh wait. Forgot about this white stripe they have. Yeah, my head hurts. And yeah, somehow I was successfully able to draw a whole bunch of axolotls. And kinda keep up with the chat too. So I think I deserve myself the rest. And then I got the post-stream stuff to do, like taking a good photo of these axolotls, share around. Mainly just like make a post of it here on YouTube. That's what I. Oh wait, this line's supposed to stay here. Shoot. There. think that's good. It's 11 p.m. already. I think that's good. Very silly looking fella. Maybe like draw a little shine in the eye. Something like that. Thank you also. Oh, I forgot to write down the username. You know, yeah, I'll leave that sleeve white. I'll imply like the line goes here and then the white goes to that sleeve too. What's it say? Euphoric. Okay. Hey, so glad that you were able to get some art done too, Mir. Again, that's just the sort of stuff I love to see happening with my streams. You know, people being using these as a source of inspiration or productivity. Sure hope to see some of it sooner or later. I gotta respond to those messages, oh my gosh. They keep accumulating. But thank you. Thank you all for joining and chatting along. Really appreciate every one of y'all. Let me actually close these tabs. Maybe next stream I'll do Sherry's cityscape thingy. Move this off to the side, like so. And thank you all for joining. May y'all have a good rest of your day if the day is just starting, and if it's just ending, then may you have a good night. Till next time.